Hello, everyone. I'm here to review a figure that I recently got last week on my birthday, and that is the Rebor Tyrannosaurus Rex Island Kiss. And this is the one of the best Christmas birthday presents ever. I was gonna say Christmas, but yeah, birthday presents ever. But still, like it's one of the best of the best. Like best as the Spinosaurus figure that I got on my birthday. But regardless, though, Rebor Island Kiss is one of the best Tyrannosaurus Rex figures of last year. Even though that, yeah, the figure came out last year though. But regardless, though, it's whatever. It's one of the best of the best. I really love the color details, and it does remind me of the prehistoric planet's Tyrannosaurus. Even its head shape looks very prehistoric planet-ish. Here we got a lot of detail. We got the lips. The eye is good. Both of them. Open its mouth. Really, really awesome. Of course, that I can't shut it all. Its lips all the way, but whatever. The arms, you can move the arms. Of course, I'm not going to rotate them because I don't want to fuck it up. You can move its tail just like the previous Rebor Rexes. The feet are good. Unfortunately, though, one little problem. When I opened the figure, this happened. And it was unexpectedly. I mean, of course, it didn't come off. I just got it from the thing, and I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain because I heard that Rebor has their own issues. Like when you try to get their figure, sometimes like part of their like legs or whatever, or feet, arms are broken. But regardless, though, I'm not going to complain about it because it's just that it is what it is. I know that Darren Naish also has this figure, and his copy, the version that I have, one of its teeth is missing, but it's whatever. He's not gonna replace it. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna replace it. Because I still like this figure. Like I really do. And yeah, you know. It also came with like this, the tail, but of course you can straight the tail out as usual. Of course that I have the stand with me just in case it falls, which, yeah, with Rebor figures and most other theropod figures, you do have to have a stand sometimes, but yeah. Really good detail. Like, I also love its red throat. It kind of reminds me of when the male Tyrannosaurus was displaying with the female. It has red around here as well. Beneath its like chest or armpit, whatever areas. Yeah, overall, like I really love this thing, and the colors just look very prehistoric planet-y, like they look really, really super dope, like really good. And how big is it? Well, it's of course that it's very beefy comparison to all Rexes that I have here, especially these two, which are basically the same as this guy, but a different color palette scheme. But let's show how big it is compared to the other figures. Let's start out with the 1996 Safari LTD Tyrannosaurus Rex. Of course, they're very puny. And keep that in mind, I don't have all of the other Rexes, but I just got like random favorite, most favorite, or least favorite Rexes or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, so it's really tiny in comparison to the Rebor Tyrannosaurus. And yeah. Let's start out. Oh yeah, we did that guy. The Schleich Tyrannosaurus. Height-wise, Schleich is a little bit taller, but of course shrink wrapped. Because obviously Schleich figures are, or at least most of them, if not all theropods of their toy line, are very shrink wrapped. So yeah, but it's taller than the Rebor, of course. The Walking with Dinosaurs live tour Tyrannosaurus. Height-wise, of course, it's taller, but of course, Rebor is much beefier than this guy. So yeah. And maybe one day I might do a review of this guy too, but yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Safari Carnegie Tyrannosaurus from 1998. Taller, of course, by the stance, even though the tail is curved, and I already reviewed this guy in the past. Taller than Rebor, but of course not as bulky, shrink wrapped ish. The How Long Good Tyrannosaurus, the blue version, which unfortunately I don't have the other version, but regardless though, yeah, these figures actually came out during the same year as last year. So yeah. Just comparing it side by side. Very nice. And the running Papo Tyrannosaurus. Definitely shrink wrapped. Really, really shrink wrapped. But still nostalgia. But still not as bulky, beefy. Height-wise, actually, no. Rebor is actually taller than the Papo, so it's larger and taller than and its tail length-wise, its tail is longer than the running Papo Tyrannosaurus. Here's the stand. Oh, here's the upright. Oh, sorry about that. Some of these figures are falling. The upright Tyrannosaurus. Classic favorite at the time, but yeah. It's taller because of the upright pose, but of course, obviously not as beefy. Well, not beefy as the Rebor. Beasts of the Mesozoic Walking with Dinosaurs. And yeah, and keep that in mind. In terms of media now, Walking with Dinosaurs Tyrannosaurus 1999 is still my favorite Tyrannosaurus, but as my second favorite Tyrannosaurus, it's Prehistoric Planet's Tyrannosaurus. Prehistoric Planet's Tyrannosaurus now is my second favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex of all time because I don't know why I like it so much. The behavior, the detail, everything about it, I just really love Prehistoric Planet's Tyrannosaurus now. Of course, tail length, it's nowhere near as the Rebor Kiss, but yeah. Beast of the Mesozoic is kind of taller depending on how you make it stand out, but since I'm making it balance-ish, so we'll make it as like a normal classic theropod stance that we know of. Yeah. Here is the original version, of course, 1/35 scale Tyrannosaurus. Beast of the Mesozoic, of course. Yeah. And I have to say that the coloring of Prehistoric Planet's Tyrannosaurus is really, really good detail. So, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, the Eofauna Tyrannosaurus. Sorry about that. It's actually going to fall. I'm just going to do it how this is. And then size right here, comparison. Oh, there we go. Nowhere near as Prehistoric Planet's, well, the Rebor version, but still, like, it's still really bulky, like, by its own right, but not as bulky as the Rebor. And Wilson, PNSO. Oh, my fucking legs. Of course. And then my favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex of all time, PNSO Wilson. Or, no, I mean, Cameron. Cameron, my mistake. Honestly, like, as I said before when I reviewed this figure, it is somewhere close between the Rebors. Like, it is very bulky, and it's probably the second bulkiest Tyrannosaurus after Rebor, but yeah. It's just that, like, with Rebor, they did too much bulkiness, but this is what Tyrannosaurus should look like by bulk-wise, but Rebor did it too much. But regardless, though, yeah. Of course, Rebor's a little bit taller, but kind of the same size, but body shape. Rebor's more heavier, tail length, same size. Well, actually, no, tail length. Rebor has a longer tail than Cameron. I don't know what I said. And then the final ones, both Kiss and Tusk. And let's compare them side by side. Obviously, they're both the same size. I think that I won't have to use the stand anymore. There we go. Obviously, they're literally both the same size. And they're pretty much the same thing. Same tail length, same everything. Just, yeah. I'm actually trying to make them equal together. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Honestly, in terms of my favorite of the Rebor line, it's oh man, it's hard, really. It's really, really hard. I either like this one, the original Kiss version, or the Island Kiss, and then Tusk, or I don't know. They're both hard. It's hard to say really which version I really like. I mean, in terms of colors, Tusk's colors are just kind of boring-ish. I mean, they're still good, but they're kind of boring. But in terms of the original Kiss and Island Kiss, or Prehistoric Planet version, that's hard. I'm probably going to have to say this guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. Like, in terms of coloring, in terms of favoritism, they're both equal. All of them are equal. Yeah. And even though the Rebor may not be my favorite company in general, but these Rexes are one of the best of the best. Again, they did it a bit over the top, bit too much beefiness, but regardless though, I still love these figures no matter what, and they still did a really good job with both of these figures, in my opinion. And yeah, but what do you guys think of this figure? Let me know in the comments. And before I go, obviously I got the card as well, just like these two had. And the box still says Island Kiss, 1/35 scale. Yeah. And who knows, maybe they'll do another recolor of it. Like, maybe, who knows, maybe they'll do a Walking with Dinosaurs or When Dinosaurs Are in America. That would be dope. But, yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys love the Island Kiss figure, and let me know in the comments on what you think of it. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys think it's in between? Let me know in the comments.